Yo, what is up guys? So today we're going to be showcasing off something absolutely amazing. It's going to be a duel between a hero deck versus off an Egyptian God Dark Magician deck. And I know it sounds crazy, but just watch and you'll see how cool it is. And it's actually got some potential over here. But anyways, the hero player is going to go ahead and go completely off first turn. He's going to go ahead and start activating those effects. Get that Vion effect, get that effect of Mali. Go ahead and make Sunriser, get Liquid Man's effect. Go ahead and cycle through some cards. And then go ahead and activate that Miracle Fusion. Make an Ab Zero a Sunriser. So if anything's attacks involve a hero, well, he's popping a card. If Zero goes away, he's getting rid of everything. And then he also has that face down mask change for that Ab Zero effect. His opponent over here is, of course, playing that Dark Magician Egyptian God deck, which, again, I know it sounds crazy, but just watch. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and mask change, go right into the Master of Acid, and he loses out on his Dark Magician Continuous card and loses out in his entire monster board, but True Name is indeed activated, and he's going to go ahead and be able to summon Obelisk the Tormentor from the deck, which has 4,000 attack, and on top of that, he's got the Dark Magician. He's going to go ahead and attack right into the Dread Decimator, but that goes ahead and gets boosted up by AzneyesWhitedragon, so he loses out on his board. He tries to attack with the Dark Magicians, but unfortunately it's just no match for the attack. But on top of that, he still is able to get Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from the deck. He's going to go ahead and now activate Magician's Combination, negating Stratos' effect over here, and then he's going to bounce back and be able to go for the Magician's Rod. And his opponent over here is going to go ahead and cycle through some more cards and then summon the draw hand with 2,400 attack because, of course, those boosts that the Dread Decimator does offer for the hero. It basically makes all the heroes just instantly like 2k for the most part, as long as you've cycled through some of your plays. But he's also got a Plasma to follow up his play, so he's going to go ahead and summon Magician's Rod, and activate Faithful Servant, and since you draw up Mahad, he's going to go ahead and summon that. And when that battles a Dark Monster, it's going to go ahead and get boosted up and double its attack during the damage step. Now he's going to go ahead and make the Ceiling of Sacred Magic, and that's going to go ahead and let him actually bring back via the counters. It's got 6 counters on it still, but he's going to go ahead and bring back the Dark Magician so he can get some draw power, so he can actually go off with his combos over here. So we already saw Obelisk the Tormentor, but I told you, it was an Egyptian Gods deck, which means there's more than one. And then he's going to go ahead and summon the draw hand, offering both players the ability to draw. Now he's going to go ahead and activate Plasma's effect, but the Magician's Combination is there to go ahead and save him. He's going to go ahead and cycle and go right into Dark Magician and negate that effect. So no absorbing here, because Dark Magician can easily get over this card. Not a problem at all, because it's only 1,900 attack, but it does skill drain the entire board. But, you know, Dark Magician doesn't need any skills. He just goes ahead and goes in for the 2,500 points of damage. Now he's going to go ahead and attack, and then that Eternal Soul is going to be there. And he wanted to get the effect of Deanne to go ahead and search out another hero from the deck to special summon it, but the Dark Magician was saved by the Apprentice Illusion Magician, so he basically has his own version of Honest Neos here. Now he's going to go ahead and summon the Magician of Chaos over here, and now he's going to go ahead and activate the True Name, of course, with the stacking ability of Magician's Rod and Dark Magic Circle that makes things much easier. Then he's going to go ahead and have the Scythe of the Sky Dragon with 6,000 attack with all the draw power that the Faithful Servant allows. But it's not over yet. He's going to go ahead and Monster Reborn, bring back Obelisk the Tormentor, and actually game him with the Egyptian Gods and a Magician of Chaos and a Dark Magician. Like, his entire board was summoned there. And dude, I look at this and I'm just like, okay, you know what? This is not that bad at all. But yo, I also want to mention, since we were talking about Dark Magician, in fact, this exact artwork over here, this is going to be the last day for the ultra rare, here it is, the Dark Magician Giant Yu-Gi-Oh card giveaway. We've got 2 of these, so we're going to be giving out one of them to you guys. And if you guys want to enter in, I'll pin it down below, but it's Gleam, and it's basically, most of you guys are probably already subbed and follow me over on like Twitch and stuff like that. But basically, it's a really simple, it's a completely free giveaway, and it ends tomorrow, so if you guys haven't entered in, make sure you guys go ahead and enter in for your chance to win that Dark Magician. But I know you guys want the deck profile for this, and so I'm going to go ahead and definitely deliver on that. But big shout outs to my boy SLAYDRA for actually building this deck, because I honestly think this card is really insane. And when you can actually place one of those Dark Magician cards specifically on top of your deck with the True Name, you'll always call it correct anyways. Then you can go ahead and summon your Scythe of the Sky Dragon and then just draw a bunch of cards. You get to draw cards equal to the cards in your graveyard with the Paladin, Oracle, or Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl on the field and in the graveyards with different names. So you could potentially draw a bunch of cards, and at that point, you know, obviously that makes Cypher super strong. I even feel like Cypher, even at like 3,000 or 4,000 attacks, sometimes it just beats decks completely, because every time they summon a card, it has to be reduced by 2,000 attack, and if it gets reduced to 0, it just gets instantly destroyed, so it makes it so your opponent cannot Yugioh. This is kind of like your win condition, but on top of that, you have a bunch of alternate cards like the Dragon of Red Eyes that can be very viable in the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into the Egyptian God Dark Magician deck profile. So we've got, of course, 3 copies of Dark Magician. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention, if you wanted to, you could technically throw Ra in here, but I think, honestly, these are probably the better Egyptian gods, because Ra, while it can technically get a lot of attack, the thing is, a Cypher is going to have so much attack anyways, and Cypher actually does something. Same thing with Obelisk. I feel like they're just much better Egyptian gods. But of course, double Egyptian gods, and then we've got 3 copies of the Dark Magician. We've got the Obelisk the Tormentor, and then Slife the Sky Dragon, and then 1 copy of Mahad, 3 copies of Prince Illusion Magician, 1 copy of Dark Magician Girl, 1 Paladin Oracle Mana, 3 copies of Magician's Rod, 3 copies of Magician's Souls, 1 copy of Magician of Chaos, 3 copies of The True Name, 1 copy of Monster Reborn, 3 copies of Faithful Servant, 3 copies of Dark Magic Secrets, 1 copy of Illusion Magic, 3 copies of Dark Magic Circle, 3 copies of Magician Navigation, 3 copies of Eternal Soul, and 2 copies of Magician's Combination. This is actually one of the negate cards in the Dark Magician archetype. Then we have First of the Dragons, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, Dragon of Red Eyes, Amulet Dragon, 3 copies of the Dark Magicians, Ebon Illusion, Ebon High, Naruto the Moral Leader, Magi Magician Gal. Then we've got one of the newer cards, the Celine the Sacred Sovereign of Magic, which just removes 3 spell counters and then special summons a spellcaster from your hand or graveyard. Most of the time, though, you're just actually bringing back this guy, or technically you bring back other things, but mostly it's him. And then we have Daybreaker, but we never really summoned it, and then Witch, we never really utilized it, or the Relinquish Anima over here. But I thought this deck was just way too cool, and it's just so anime status. So if you guys enjoyed it, yo, drop a like on this video. And like I said, if you guys haven't entered in the Dark Magician giveaway, there's only 1 day left. Feel free to go ahead and do that. I'll pin it down below in the comment section below. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, drop a like on it. And if you are new here, hit subscribe, turn on that bell so you don't miss out on really cool Yu-Gi-Oh content, like the Egyptian God Dark Magician deck. And it surprisingly is actually pretty decent here. But if you guys want to send me any other crazy replays, feel free to do so. Send in the replay YRP file, the AzneyesReplays@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good one. I'm signing out. Peace.